Pardon me while I remember how to stream. What's going on, gang? Happy Tuesday. Yeah, I have to remember how to do this every time I go to do it. It's bananas. Bananas. And I had to remember if Gwen Stefani or Fergie was responsible for that. Also, I think it's Bowling for Soup has a super sweet cover of that. I think they played on Yahoo one time. I highly recommend that if you guys like alternative music. But anyway, nice seeing everybody. We got Alex, Phoenix, Mayo. What's going on? What's going on, guys? Excuse me while I fix my chair. Oh man, it has been too long. On a Tuesday, I heard that. What's that song? Oh crap! What is it? Is it Coolio? I don't think it's Coolio. Is it Ice Cube? They have a song, and it was the best day. It was on a Tuesday. I think it was a Cracked article. Oh God, Cracked! I am old. We got Oren in the chat. Oh man, it's been too long. I hope you guys are doing great. Mega Man, holy cow! Oh man, we got everybody in the chat. Seriously, I hope you guys are doing great. I am doing pretty good. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I am doing well. I'm doing probably like mentally better than I've been in months. It's really strange to explain because of all of the things involved. It's very strange, like very, very strange. But I'm doing well. I appreciate y'all hanging around and showing up to stream. Like this is awesome. I was like, holy cow, chat active. Like Phoenix is ditching Lego Masters to watch me play some Enter the Gungeon. Like, dang. Let's see. Tried donating Rebecca to the zoo, but they wouldn't take her. Too wild for them. Well, you could just let her go in Tennessee. I heard that they let zoo animals out there, or at least zebras. Somebody had a zebra in Tennessee that they airlifted home. I don't know if anybody saw that on the news. From it was funny because it was a zebra flying in the air. You don't see that. Zebras don't take helicopter rides. I remember plenty of people, Alex. Plenty of people. I can't say everybody because, but I do recognize everybody in the chat today. I'm just making sure that I actually said that and I'm not lying. I would feel terrible if it was like I don't actually recognize that person. I'm waiting for Hassan to pop in the chat and we're like, remember you're gonna ask me to play Madden. Oh, Madden. But today is Enter the Gungeon. I've been playing a lot of Enter the Gungeon. Apparently they're coming out with the second one and I haven't beat the first one, even though I have been working very hard to beat the first one. Still hasn't happened. So y'all haven't really missed anything. Thank you. My face is. I'm trying to take care of it. That's my hope. Doom Eternal lately. I have not actually played like a whole lot of Doom. Let's see. I have one of them on Switch. Quick poll. Did you guys get the Switch too? Let's see if I can remember how to use a PlayStation 5 controller on a Steam Deck. What Doom do I have? Is it 64? It might be. Oh, okay. So I have the Doom 1 and 2. Which I think I only played like the first one. I don't know. I was never much like, I don't know. It was so cool to me watching people play it on PC when it came out, and then I was just never allowed to play it because I was of the Nintendo age. Still can see the traffic light. Yep, haven't taken that down. The whole streaming thing is the studio is still set up. Granted, it's kind of, you know, not clean, but it's still here. Even the thing that I was showing off the last time, this like shelf. Yeah, I have not been back here. I have not been focused on this room at all. I've been focused on my front room. Like I've oh my gosh, I've been making a big corner desk, like this really large, like it hit me one day, the scope of the projects that I get into, and it's like most people would go out and buy like a piece of IKEA furniture that they can just put together, but I'm like, nope, I need a custom 10-foot corner desk. And then it just gets out of hand. Like I'm getting like aluminum trim. It's oh my god. It's frustrating because I'm not amazing. I'm just kind of like cobbling everything together out of like reused wood. But it's coming together very nicely. So I've been focused up there and not like back here. All I've been doing is playing Grounded. Like, Oren, are you grounded? Like, or did they make a game called Grounded? I'm a little bit behind on my gamings. Mayo hasn't gotten the Switch 2. Phoenix was tempted to buy one today. I don't think the Switch 2 is necessarily going to be worth it. It doesn't look very different from the Switch 1, in my opinion. I hear it runs a lot better than the original Switch, which is good because the OG Switch was outdated when it got released. So it should be easy to like improve on it by now. Bear's been playing Shantae games. I have not picked that one up. I was thinking about playing it today, but I was like, I want to go with like tried and true comfort game for me, and that's EnterTheGungeon. But I have been seriously contemplating playing Shantae on stream. But the problem is getting back into like a consistent streaming schedule, which is where I'm getting into the good news, everybody. So for kicks and gigs, for if you guys have been following my saga of the YouTube monetization process for me, where they, you know, didn't do it and they wouldn't give me a reason as to why they wouldn't approve me for an AdSense account and whatnot. So for kicks and gigs last night, I applied. I was like, why not? And this morning I checked my email and I got approved. So I am now part of the YouTube partner program, which is awesome. It just happens to be at a very random time where I haven't been streaming. It's very strange. It's very, very, very strange. But I do want to let you guys know that we done did it, and it's just so strange. Like, it is the most, like, I applied out of the blue and I was like, and they approved me. I was like, there was no way. And now it's like, dang. So I don't know. I have to like figure it out. I thought I was like, I don't know. I don't want to be like monetization was the end goal, but like monetization, becoming a YouTube partner was like a goal. And I don't know if you've ever set a goal and then just been like straight, like, I don't know, kicked in the gonads, like when trying to reach that goal, thinking you've reached that goal, and then somebody gets you with a steel toe boot. It is demoralizing. It was very, it was like, dang, like I felt like I was working really, really, really hard and being really, really consistent, and then to have that whole debacle happen was so frustrating. And I was like, ugh. And to be honest, like that's also, I don't know. There's a lot of factoring into like where I'm at right now. But now it's like, great. What do I? How does this work? You know, can I get excited for evolving as like a YouTube person? You know, I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go, as I go, as I evolve like a Pokemon. I don't know. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for sticking around. I really thought my sub count would just kind of like plummet after I stopped being consistent. But after kind of explaining where I've been, excuse me, y'all seem to be very, come on camera, focus. Thank you. To be very understanding, and I appreciate that a lot. I don't know. You guys are great. Check in with chat again. Sorry, I had to get that out. I was like, Doom 2016 Eternal games are pretty fun, pretty fast paced and challenging, but once you figure out what you're supposed to do, it's kind of easy. Phoenix, do you play like Duke Nukem? Like I feel like Doom and then Duke Nukem kind of like they're in like the same vein. Oh, projects, laundry, two things that are like in my like wheelhouse at this point because my washer like died. So I've just kind of been like piling laundry up. Right now it's in like the hallway. It's a thing. So I've been going out to my parents and doing laundry at their house and doing things in between waiting for loads to get done. So I don't know. This shirt, it looks dirty, but it's actually clean. I say that and it looks terribly dirty. Oh. Oren says it's a game. It's basically the movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Is it on Steam? I'll have to look it up. It's called Grounded. Switch to same but better and expensive. Way too bad to buy it. Way too bad to buy it. Okay. Cuts the price, makes a bigger push on things that are technically better as well as more interesting games. I agree, Mayo. Silk Song 2 will be on the Switch someday. I thought Silk Song was going to be out like as a Switch 2 release. Like I thought that was going to be like a surprise day one thing, and it wasn't as far as I understand, and it's kind of disappointing. Who is Night Cove? I'm gonna have to Google Night Cove. Actually, I have my phone right here. Night, Night Cove. Night Cove. Who dis? I had Night Cove the Fox. Like a furry? I don't think I look like a furry. I mean, I have a beard, and that's kind of furry. Night Cove. Is this the same person? Because I don't think that I look like this person. Not Night Cove the Fox. Okay, different. Because I searched Night Cove, and that was the first thing that popped up. Oh, Mayo, I appreciate that. You guys are great. It's like real life therapy. Oh man, that's touching. Like, I'm glad that like. I don't know. That's just a very like solid thing to say. That sounds really strange because I'm not sure how to describe it. It's like I don't know. It's just that's nice. I'm glad that people don't find me too unnerving or like nerve-wracking. I don't know. I feel like that's just something that I've tried to do with streams is like, I don't know, just kind of like chill, like finding finding my identity as a streamer is kind of like, it's been like an evolving process, if that makes sense. For a little while I was like, I want to be like the internet's big brother. Like I thought that would be the coolest thing. And then for a while I was like, I want to be like center Joe Rogan. Like I want to be like just, you know, like a level-headed internet personality. But now I'm like, I haven't been streaming. What am I? You know, I'm just a dude. I'm a dude, and I don't know. I hope that resonates with people. I suppose. I don't know. This is like, that could just be way too off. You know, like I could be overthinking it. What if I'm overthinking it? This is why you need real life therapy. I'm just saying. Like I go every week, or every other week, to that therapy, and it is super helpful. Night Fox with 2 X's. Okay, anytime I start adding more X's to somebody's name, I get a little bit shady. If this is gonna pop something up, I'm gonna be like, okay, so Night Fox, this is a cartoon. That's a watermelon squishmallow. What are we going on? What do we got going on here? Okay, this dude, I can see it. He's got like the beard. This guy, I can see it. Okay. We have different noses though. His is more like, it's more pointy. And he kind of looks like he might have some more hair at this point. Yeah, he's probably, I bet you 22. How old is he? Let's find out. Famous birthdays. Hey broke. Hey Phoenix. What's going on? 87. He older than I am. Dang, by like 5 years. Where do polar bears keep their cash? Is it in a snowbank? If it's not in a snow, they'd be like, no, polar bears don't have cash. They liquidated all of their assets in the 80s. Also, my dog told me to buy Bitcoin the other day, and I said, you shouldn't have money to buy Bitcoin. You don't have thumbs. How did you get a hold of a phone? Snowbank for the win, baby. All right. So let's go over to console. Yeah, so I've been playing this game. Yesterday, I played it. I think I play it like every night before bed. That's very like, I don't know. It's just how I wind down at night, is just playing this game and listening to, well, between monologues, like late night monologues, I listen to a lot of like gaming facts. Excuse me. Stay hydrated. It's getting warm out. All right. So let me know about this audio. It should be okay. Where my... And the crazy part about this is I haven't listened to the soundtrack of this game. I listened to other things. A lot of late night monologues. So what's Gungeon? Explain it like I'm a cat. Oh, here we have an opening. Cats can't read though. Problem. Okay, so you guys probably can't hear this, and I can't hear it. So I bet you it's because I have to change my settings. Audio. Maybe. Okay, so you guys can hear it, but I can't, and that's because my speakers are messed up. Well, they're not messed up. I just have to switch over my audio. You know, the usual. Also, the soundtrack, like the opening, like, to this game, I love. Okay. So, Phoenix, have you ever played Enter the Gungeon, or are you familiar with Enter the Gungeon? So basically, it's like a dungeon crawler, but everything is gun themed. And it's like bullet hell. It's fun. I enjoy it. It's fun to me. You've never heard of Enter the Gungeon? I'm surprised. I played it. It was like my Monday night game for a while. But it's like you take the reins. I don't know. You play as a Gungeoneer. Basically, it's a character who's trapped in the Gungeon, which is a dungeon full of sentient guns, and you go around. You have to get to the bottom of the Gungeon and get the gun that kills the past, which is funny because it's a gun and the barrel of the gun is like points back at the person. I think it's funny. It's cleverly designed, in my opinion. But you like pick up random items and a whole arsenal of firearms. It makes Ratchet and Clank look like kid stuff at this point. And basically, like, you fight sentient bullets on your way down. There's a boss at the end of every floor, and you have to kill your past. It's like one of my favorite games, because I seem to be a fan of one of those, like, play, die, repeat kind of things. Like, I'm like the Tom Cruise of video games. If you decide you're ready to play a Shantae game stream, make sure you play the games in order so you don't get confused with stuff. Got it, Mayo. Game Boy game first, if I understand correctly. Yeah, sentient bullets. Okay, so our Gungeoneers, we have the Marine, who is I will play as. He's my Gungeoneer of choice. The Pilot, the Convict, and the Hunter. And each of the Gungeoneers comes with like their set like build or arsenal. Come in! Okay. Can you guys see everything okay? Let's see. Visual preset. Oh, what's going on here? Recommended. No. Full screen. Gamma. Here we go. I think. High quality shaders. Binding of Isaac, you fight yourself, so it's like normal for me. See, I got the Binding of Isaac to work finally on my Steam Deck. I was having trouble, and it's because I had the controller settings messed up. So I fixed that, and I just haven't actually gone back to it. Okay, maybe you guys can see that a little bit better. Your eyes are getting max gamma. Is it too bright? I didn't want it to be too dark. If it's too bright, let me know. Also, I have not played this on a big screen in a very long time. Like everything is used like in my brain is like supposed to be like super small, and it is. I'm like, I'm gonna get shot off screen so many times. Okay, it's good for you guys. Good. If sounds needs work, let me know. Holy cow! 7 concurrent viewers. Welcome back to stream, everybody. It's Fergalicious, Definitious today. That was definitely stream talk. I still got it. I definitely don't have it with this controller though. I am 110% like used to playing on my Steam Deck at this point, which is kind of funny because I wasn't used to playing on the Steam Deck and I was like getting destroyed. Alright. So yeah, this is basically it. See what I mean? The bullets have guns. And they shoot you. And then there's money, which is shells. You can flip tables for like cover. I don't know. I love pixel games. I love like roguelites. Roguelikes. I hate the term roguelite. This is just Binding of Isaac, but better. See, I still haven't played Binding of Isaac yet. I hear people really like it, and I know this and that are fairly similar. So I was like, I should give it a try one day, and it just hasn't happened. Also, a game that I've been wanting to play on stream just hasn't happened yet. But like, I don't know. Like I said, I play this game almost nightly now, to where I get pretty far, but I still manage to die. Haven't actually like beaten any endings. See right there, I'm getting destroyed off screen. Stop hiding behind the table. Ted! How are you? My dog. I am good. How are you? Uh-oh. I will like Binding of Isaac if I like this game. Good. And then you come into the shop and there's like items. So like the Heart Lunchbox provides you like extra health. Cog of Battle is an item. I think it's an active reload item, which I still haven't figured out yet. And then you can get keys and hearts, and then blanks are like destroy all of the bullets on screen. And the glass Guanstone is like a little rotating shield, and it like shatters if you take damage. Oh crap, you guys can't see. Hold on. How is this? I can't tell. Actually, that looks perfect. Alright, so up in the left-hand corner, you can see like my health, my amount of blanks, then my money and my keys. I'm actually surprised I remember the HUD. To make room for the HUD, I should say. I forget about that a lot. But, yeah, I figured today I just wanted to pop in and let you guys know the good news. And then, you know, just a short stream. I don't plan on being up all night. I was up really early this morning. I don't know if anybody else, like, if I wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, I get like super anxious. It's really weird. And then today I just couldn't get back to sleep. So my brain's like, you should go to bed at some point today. So I went with just a chill game. The bad part, I guess, though, is sometimes I'll get caught up in it and I'll be playing this game for much longer than expected. Because I enjoy it. Oh, it is June. I should wish you guys a happy both Pride Month and Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. So that's a thing, if you guys acknowledge any of those things. If you don't, and like you leave stream because of it, okay, I'm sorry. Like, but not like super sorry. Like, you should probably be more tolerant of people and their mental health. Phoenix was up at 4:30 today. I hate getting up early. Like, I'm just really bad at it. And it's something that I've had to accept. Alright, what we got here? Oh, those sunglasses. Okay, so these will slow things down when there's an explosion. Because, you know, cool people walk away from explosions wearing sunglasses. Alright, we've got our first gun, the Colt 1851. It's a pretty normal gun. As a gay man with dysthymia, I guess June is my month. Phoenix is like, I love June. Also, dysthymia is something that I don't know if I've actually heard of, or if I just am unfamiliar with the term. New FNAF game in 3 days, and in 13 days it'll be the 34th anniversary of Sonic. I'm looking forward to more Sonic and less FNAF. I will always be in favor of more Sonic games. Although FNAF is evolving, and I guess I could appreciate that. Mayo is bi, considered transgender. Also your month, yes. It's partially why I wished you guys a happy Pride Month. I did not wish my sister a happy Pride Month, though. I probably should have, but at the same time, I think she has other things to worry about. Also, I hope everybody is staying safe with the state of the world today. I don't know. This is the internet, so I don't know how people's actual everyday lives are. So this is Gatling Gull. He's a buff gull who has a Gatling gun. And then a bunch of, like, other birds come to, like, feast on his remains when you beat him, I guess. I don't really know how it goes. Cats! What's going on, man? It's like a less major depression that's longer lasting. Ah, yes. You're considering transgender. Okay. You're considering it. Okay. I don't know how any of it works, because I'm just a average everyday straight dude. Is it a Bo Burnham song, or is that a... Oh no, I'm thinking of a Tom McDonald song. Oh god, why did I have to think about that right now? God, don't look up Tom McDonald. I hate Tom McDonald so much. Flip multiplier. Okay, so this is, it gives me like a faster shooty speed when I flip tables. Cats, I am not bad. I'm doing well. I am like I'm doing good, and it's one of those things where it's like hard to describe. I don't know. I'm assuming people are familiar with feelings like that. Like, yeah, I'm doing good. And, you know, I got YouTube partner confirmation today, which is news that I don't know what to do with. So that's good news. Alex road tripped. I am also interested in hearing where Alex visited. I hope it was someplace nice. Oh, snap. I don't travel. I've never felt the need to travel, which might be weird, but... Alright, so this looks like a Molotov. Yes! Which, it does exactly what you think it does. To a city in my country, it's in a different language. I see. Did you see anything interesting on your journey? On your adventure? I missed the thing! No. Like, do they have, like, other, like, cool stuff? So, like, the stereotypes in the United States of road trips are, like, you stop at all of the cool roadside attractions. I think of that one episode of Gravity Falls with, like, the world's largest ball of yarn and the upside-down house. But stuff like that, is that something that they have in other countries, or is that strictly an American, like, United States kind of thing? Peaceful places. Peaceful places are nice. Some of my favorite places are peaceful. Yeah, I just have never felt the need to travel. Like, I don't know. I'm just kind of, like, content with the sights that I see. I don't know. That and I get anxious. So, I don't know. What happens if, like, I have a bout of, like, the stomach rumblies on a Greyhound in the middle of North Dakota or something? Like, I gotta ruin those people's day. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to do that. It's best to stay home. Oh, man. The things that I say on stream. Okay. Imodium. I'm just gonna try to travel across the... This is a YouTube video that somebody's gonna have to make. They're gonna have to figure it. They're gonna have to get from the West Coast to the East Coast or vice versa without pooping. Or one bathroom in every state challenge. All right, we got the sling. This is armor. This is the nod key, which I haven't been able to figure out yet. Last message didn't send, but I have to make clear that you are not trans at this moment, but you're heavily considering it. Oh, okay. Well, Neo, it sounds like you're figuring it out, and that's good. Take your time. Do you. Yeah. That's the best advice I have, as somebody who does myself. That's the poor choice of words, but if you've watched me stream, you know that already. You know the words are there, and sometimes they're poor. All right, that's the Void shotgun. We got the T-shirt cannon. Let's switch it up. Let's shoot T-shirts at people, or sentient bullets. One of my least favorite enemies in this game is the shotguns with the shotguns. Especially the blue ones. I think the blue ones are like my least favorite. I guess out of the two. Like, these guys look big and scary, but you just kind of dodge roll through their attack and you're good. I should probably check. Let's switch to live chat and not. What we got? F4. I don't even know what F4 means. I was just kind of like internet references. Oh man. I think this is the second floor, right? Yeah, because I beat Gatling Doll. No! Sometimes I'll dodge roll into bullets, and it's like the worst feeling ever. Like, it's the exact opposite. Like, you ever think about, like, jumping... What am I trying to say? This is gonna sound stupid. Like, you know how you would intentionally take a bullet for somebody? It's like that, but without the person there to take the bullet for it. Which, in turn, is just kind of, like, silly. Alt F4 inverts colors on YouTube. Oh, I don't want to invert any colors on YouTube. I like the colors on the YouTube the way they are. Okay, alright, alright. Gonna go down here. Like, yeah, guys, this is what I do with my time. Like, imagine instead of this really cool soundtrack, you had like Stephen Colbert on in the background. Where is... Okay. So, I want this key. And usually there's 2 chests per floor. And the green ones are really good, but I think it's... I look for either, like, the really big chest or the demon chest. Before I use my key. What we got? Shrine to Shelton. Ammo Elemental. Alright, so... Deal with the devil, the shadows grow darker. I still don't know what that stuff means. All I know is the curse goes up and then you run into harder enemies. It's a thing. Tell you what, there's health down here. I kind of want the health more than I want whatever's in the green box. So, you guys watch anything good on TV lately? Is that Stranger Things show out yet? And we got a key. Alright, so we got a key and another gun. Let's go this way. Open this guy up. What is this? Bloody Eye. Slower enemy bullets. And it pairs with my table. My flippy flips. That's interesting. So, certain items and guns synergize with each other, and I still don't know how it works. Um, but it it works. I've been watching this weird anime about a guy who dies and is reincarnated as a baby with magical powers. Is it Tien Moon? He got blonde hair. He actually like grows up. This is one of my favorite bosses. But apparently, the cutscene didn't happen. The Gore Gun. I like how all the enemies have fun gun pun names. Like, I can appreciate a good pun. We know the one. I watched the first season of it. It was okay. I'm getting so tired of isekai animes, because that's all that's getting pumped out anymore is just isekai. I'm like, I would really just enjoy like a very decent non-isekai anime. That's why I really liked Kaiju number 8 and what is the other one? Okay. So then there's Mimics. If you guys are familiar with how Mimics work in you know, the world of magics. These stronger enemies end up showing up, and they're referred to as jammed enemies. And they're just stronger versions of normal enemies. Yeah. Busk! How's it going? Good? Bad? It's, what, June 10th. Everybody's out of school, so... I mean, I hope everybody's out of school. Anybody get summer school? Like, I don't think anybody who watches me seems to be the type of person to get summer school. If you're my age, did you ever get summer school? Were you a cool kid? Or a dumb one, perhaps? Freshman year, pretty good, pretty good. Nice. I remember my freshman year. No, I don't. I lied. That's a lie. No, I was thinking it was my first day of middle school, was what I was thinking of. And the first class that I ever had in middle school was gym. And one of the older kids showed up with a purple glove, or not purple glove, blue glove, you know the kind. And he said something funny while snapping it on. Although it wasn't funny at the time for me, it was, oh no, this is my first day, I don't understand what's going on moments. So it's kind of strange. Alright, so bionic leg, that'll make me faster. What's it pair well with? Oh, the submachine gun and the mermaid shotgun. Boss got an A in your AP class. Nice. We're gonna make a leaderboard for grades. See who can graduate at the top of Brocasey's broke AF college school of hard knocks. I don't know. I'll let you guys name it. How about that? Make little t-shirts. It'll be great. Did they give you a free colonoscopy on your first day of middle school? No. This is the United States, and they would charge you for that. They would charge you, no pun intended, out the butthole. Can I say that now? Being, like, monetized or like a partner, can I say anything about buttholes? This is probably why they refused to approve my AdSense account originally. They're like, you don't even know the terms of service. I'm like, you're correct. I just try to toe the line, I guess. You know, like. Like I said, I wanted to be the internet's older brother. Monetized? Yeah, Vosk. So that was kind of like the good news of the day. Is last night I just randomly applied because I don't know. I was just like, I'm gonna apply! And I wasn't expecting anything. I was just expecting to hit the button and for them to be like, yeah, no. But today I got the email in my inbox, and they're like, you're a partner now. And I'm like, yeah. And so, like, I don't really know what to do with it. I mean, it's good information, and it's awesome. It's just, like, I haven't streamed for a very long time. So it feels kind of, like, odd. I don't know. If you guys ever get a chance, look into the lore of this game. It's fun. I highly recommend this game for the story and the lore. Yeah, it's pretty great. I am very happy. And I can't thank you all enough for watching me to that point. You know, I can't, like, someone was like, I can't take all the credit. You know, like, I could be playing to an audience of 0 people, but instead, y'all watch me for some reason, and I appreciate it, like, a lot. Especially the people who would watch me for hours and hours and hours. Like, I think Joseph watched me play this game for like a month straight. Just over and over and over and over again. That and, what was the other one that I play? Skull the Hero Slayer? That's it. I love that game too. But I just appreciate you guys, and the time that you spend, like, watching me play, or watching me talk. I appreciate it. How's your homework, pal? I'm glad that I was able to, I don't want to say be helpful, but I find comfort in knowing that you were doing your homework. I don't know. Sometimes I'm just kind of speechless, you know? My brain's like, don't literally be speechless. You have to keep your mouth moving. You know, say some things. Thank some people. Hold up an Emmy. Win an Oscar. I don't know. Pew. Bum 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 bum. Okay, we did that. Been eating healthy. No. No, I have not been eating healthy. Personally, I don't know. I can't speak for everybody else. I've just kind of like been eating the things that I can, I don't know, get my hands on. Like I've been having dinner at my parents' lately. Shout out mom and dad. They're awesome. And they've been on this fried food kick, which is great. I can't complain, especially because, you know, like I'm not paying for it. But every time I go to the therapist and they take my vitals or whatever, the nurse is like, your blood pressure is super high. And I was like, I may have eaten like chicken tendies and onion rings 3 times this week. Which it's good. Like, I like food. What can I say? But I should fit in a salad or something somewhere. And if mom and dad are watching this, I'm not trying to sound ungrateful or complain about you feeding me. I appreciate it. It's just one day I might have an aneurysm, and it won't be me being like, ha ha ha, aneurysm. It's gonna be, ha! Just like that. Which, I mean, at that point, like, at least, you know, I won't have starved to death. Look on the bright side. See, guys, my medicine works. There's a silver lining to everything. I have been being conscious and drinking water. That's a thing, especially with it being June. Everybody should, you know, stay hydrated. Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor. Like, the game show? Did they make a game show Survivor? Can't have our heart attack on stream, not good for viewer retention. I could imagine some people would tune out after that. You can only watch a dead guy for so long. That's why when they made Weekend at Bernie's, they made it, you know, about guys moving around a dead guy, because it was, you know, you had to keep them occupied. Also, is that reference too old for people? Weekend at Bernie's? Shantae Games, Sonic Anniversary, FNAF. Mayo has prioritized. Let's see, we got Huntsman. Okay, so then, like, you run into little vendors throughout, you know, the Gungeon, and they sell you things outside of, like, the main shop. Way too old. Boss doesn't know it either. Bendy and the Ink Machine and the Hello Neighbor. Oh. Ah, Bendy. I can't get behind Bendy. Ah, crap. We're gonna have to shoot it. And it's just junk now. Dang it. So that chest was like a random upgrade. Like, there's a good chance that it produces like a synergy item that will pair well with the rest of my gear. However, you can't teleport to the shop, buy a key, and then teleport back because you don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. How about that references? Too old? Oh, common, you would know Weekend at Bernie's. You never know. There might be some old heads watching. I like maps in this game because, like, this is clearly a neutral face emoticon, and you run into that all over the map. Also, now my brain's just like, the map, it's the map, it's the map, it's the map. Okay. We're just wee lads. Wee lads. Details on what I'm referencing. Which part, Mail? I feel like I referenced a lot of things there. The map was Dora the Explorer. And Weekend at Bernie's is... yeah, exploitation and desecration of a corpse. Common nailed it on the head. That's what it is. I don't think I've actually seen the movie. But that's what it is. It's three friends. One of them dies, and then they have to get him through the weekend while using his corpse as like a puppet. They have to pretend he's still alive. Does that help any? This might be my downfall. I hate this boss. Oh, I get a call like a buster call. Wow. Ah, no! I thought I was gonna beat this boss no hit. And, instead, the bells got me. When the bells explode... ah! Dang it. I really like having as much health as I possibly can get. Alright, we got that RPG. You installed a couch in your room all by yourself. You feel accomplished. Good job, Vosk. Good job. Like, I remember when I installed a couch in my room. It's disappointing because now it's in the way of the closet, and now I have a different problem on my hands instead of sitting down in my room. Also, don't fall into the trap of just throwing things on it, because that's a thing. You have cool extra furniture floating around. You might just use it as a laundry caddy. Crap. Alright, so this is, what, the 4th floor? And this is kind of like ice-themed. Put the couch under your bed. You're like the Lego guy who... he's got the double-decker couch. And it's like the only thing he's ever built. Son of a gun. I forgot I had the table flip thing. Which is really helpful. Look at that. Good job, team. Did you guys hear that the Legend of Zelda movie is postponed for some reason? Also, I'm not a huge fan of the idea of a Legend of Zelda movie. Less than 100 days till Silksong? Did they announce when they're dropping it? I noticed that they dropped Deltarune, the last 2 chapters, and I'm kind of hoping it goes on sale for the summer, or the Steam summer sale. So I might grab that up and then play that at some point. Haven't heard anything about the Zelda movie since they announced it. Yeah, they pushed it back. At least that's what the internet told me. You know what they say about the internet? Believe everything you read on it. What is this? Rolling eye. What do we got? Rolling through bullets rebounds them toward their owners. Ooh. I like that. Common hopes it gets canceled. Window of the community has basically ruled it to be using context clues, and 100 days is the end of the window. I gotcha. Well, that's fun. I don't know. It could be a good summer for games then. Like, let's use the submachine gun. The chuts. Alright, and this thing, I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna shoot at it. No! Ah! Alright. Come on. Ah, crap. I beat him? Perfect! Alright, so that was like a mini-boss. He was like a mini-boss. I knew he was gonna be a mimic. You don't usually run into that many mimics. You might get like one a run. Okay. Never got into Zelda. I stopped when it... Let's see, I don't think I played anything on the GameCube. And I think that's where I stopped. The Phoenix is basically a flamethrower. Oh! I have a Phoenix in the game and in chat. But oh crap. Alright. Explosion. Oh my gosh. I hate enemies that spam bullets. I mean, I assume that's like the name of the game is spam the bullet. But, ugh. Pew pew pew. Save for later. Borderlands was a train wreck, and it could have been a fun movie. I didn't watch Borderlands, but I agree the idea for a Borderlands movie could have been great. In fact, you know what? I feel like Amazon should have just done a series on it, like they did Fallout, because in my opinion, the Fallout series so far, season 1, hasn't been that bad. And this is coming from somebody who's not good at Fallout. I enjoyed the live action, which I know some people didn't, but you know, it'd be like that. Minecraft was solid. Haven't seen the Minecraft movie. I'm waiting for that to come out. Yeah, they're really hit and miss when it comes to video game movies. You look at movies like thinking Resident Evil. I love the Resident Evil movies, even though the source material is... The games are so far from the source material, it's kind of crazy. Or like Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. Mayo keeps bringing up Bendy, and I'm just like, Bendy. Bendy crashed my Steam Deck, if I remember correctly, right at the end of the game. And then I had to play, like, portions of it over again. I think it was the Dark Revival. Yeah, the ending, I crashed my Steam Deck, and I had to replay the ending. Was it the Dark Revival? I can't remember. I'll have to go back and look at stream. Crap. let's see. Alright. Let's go over here. So then you run into, like, these NPCs. And this guy is, like, a challenge thing. I don't know what challenge mode is. I have never been able to figure that out yet. But I'll pay the money. And, I'm gonna go win a challenge. Or at least try. This could be a very difficult challenge, I don't know. It looks like they just shut the light off. Yeah, okay. I'll go back up here and be like, give me my money! Men Cervantes. And then we got the helix, which I hate because it doesn't shoot in a straight line, it shoots in a helix formation. Let's see. Hello Neighbor was a childhood franchise for me. I did hear about the downfall of it. And there was an animated series. I don't know. I feel like Hello Neighbor was really thirsty for people. Like, if I remember correctly, they tweeted at MatPat. They were like really, really trying to be like, hey, look at our game. Go back to the cult here. Phineas and Ferb. Never seen it. And it was on when I was in that. Well, I guess I was a little bit old for Phineas and Ferb, wasn't I? I was more into, like, I don't know, a lot of Adult Swim at that point in life. New King of the Hill. Shout out Hank Hill. Coming out. I'm kind of excited for that. I'm cautiously excited. Put it that way. I'm allowing myself to be excited, but I'm also hesitant. Knowing how reboots and rehashes are. Too much of an unk in 2007. I think, yeah, okay. That sounds accurate. Uh-oh, I'm out of bullets. Time to shoot t-shirts. Ghosts need t-shirts. Ah, it's the skeleton that shoots lasers out its eyeballs. There's always a skeleton with laser eyeballs. How many t-shirts does it take to kill the undead? Too many, it turns out. Refill the void shotgun. I feel like killing the undead requires a void shotgun. See, I feel like that would probably be something that I would appreciate now, but at the time I definitely didn't appreciate Phineas and Ferb. It was just, I guess, wasn't my cup of tea, I suppose. Man, there's a lot of guns in this run. Usually I don't have this many to choose from. Alright, I want a key, just in case. Let's see, let's go this way. Ooh, it's the boss. Like a boss. Like a boss. Oh, I love callbacks. Alright. Let's get out our freaking bring the rain. This might not be the best one for this. Hit him with the rocket launcher. The reload time is too long. All right. I definitely got hit during that, didn't I? Okay, I definitely did. What is this? A grenade launcher? I don't need a grenade launcher. Ugh! Alright. The good news is, I got health. From an older stream of the game, remember someone saying there's a little references to things in this game. Maybe. Ooh, I can sell some of my guns that I don't need. Alright, I don't want the Thompson submachine gun. No, that's the Molotov cocktail, I want that! Oh, no! Alright, so... I haven't... had to drop weapons in a hot minute. So... Alright. I'm gonna drop the RPG... I don't want the Helix. I don't want the Mega Hand. Let's see, we got the Colt, T-shirt cannon, Void shotgun, Phoenix, the Siren, the Morning Star, Flash Ray, grenade launcher. And we're going into the 5th floor. I'm gonna want all of the bullets I can get, but I know that I can spend money on the 5th floor. Alright, let's drop the Flash Ray. And... you know what, if I'm being honest, I don't necessarily want the grenade launcher either. Alright. Whew! Mayo, I don't think there's any Shantae references in this game. I feel like I would recognize them, even though I haven't necessarily played the whole series. Although there will be an EnterTheGungeon 2, which I'm kind of excited for. So maybe they'll include one in that. I don't know. Okay, so we're on the 5th floor. I don't think I've ever made it to the 5th floor. Well, I've made it to the 5th floor, but like, crap. Stop, drop, and roll. But like as a stream thing, I definitely didn't make it too far. Playing this game on stream. Come on, words, words, words. Oh my gosh, I hate these things. Okay, okay. Sad. Well, it happens. You, come back! Half a heart. I can deal with it. Although, this stupid thing... there he is. Come here. Crap! I just definitely wasted at least half a heart. This could be bad. Alright, so we got half a heart. And we got 3 options. None of them look like health. Ah, no! Is sophomore year any good? I would say so. Sophomore year is good. In my experience, high school got better the further along in high school I got. In my opinion, my senior year was like my favorite year, um, mostly because of it was, I don't know, you had more responsibility, but like you could get away with not, I don't know, you could have more fun, put it that way. Like when I was a senior, it would be one of those things where like I would be in the media class or whatever. Uh, we do the news and stuff, and it got to the point where like I'd walk around with a camera and just tell people that that's what I was doing a project, and people would be like, I bet, and then it wouldn't matter, like they'd be like, okay, you know, you get your work done, you don't cause trouble, people don't ask too many questions. Um, Go to the breach. I love media classes. That's why I did. Um, I was looking into communications for college, but I chose film production instead. Killed by Gungeon, amazing name. They get good. I'd love the names in this game. Um, like the Beholster is a fun enemy and it's a fun name. They're just the gun the puns are gunny, the gunny puns. Uh, Vosk says you're leaning toward Germany because you cannot roll my R's. I personally would take Spanish because that's a big language in the U.S. You are in the U.S., right, Vosk? I don't actually remember. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. AP classes, United States, right? Showing how much I know internationally. Um, but I'd take Spanish. When I was in high school, they told me you need 2 years of a language to get into college, and I said, all right, bet. And so I took 2 years of Spanish my freshman and sophomore year, and then I was like, cool, got it to put in my college thing. And then my major, they were like, you need 2 years of a language. And I said, okay, well, I already took Spanish. So I put it off until was it my senior year? Was it my sophomore year? I can't remember what year it was. Either way, I didn't do it immediately out of high school. I waited at least a year or two. And turns out my college didn't give me credit for Spanish 1 because I had 2 years of a language already. And so I had to take Spanish 2 to get a credit for a language course. Well, the first day everybody was speaking Spanish and I had no idea what anybody was saying. And so then in my ever brilliant ways, I decided, well, I'm going to switch to a different language. Which one should I take? Latin. Latin seems like a great language. It's a dead language, but at the end of the day, it makes me seem smart. Be like, yes, I take Latin. I took Latin. Like doctors take Latin. You know. So I was a week late for class. It was standing room only. You couldn't find a seat in the classroom. I didn't have the book for at least a week, and everybody else had been in the class for a week. But by the end of the semester, I was one of 9 people left in the class. We had to move to a smaller classroom. And then the next semester, there were 8 people. And I don't remember anything from Latin. At all. I mean, I do remember some things, but like it's more of like an achievement thing for me at this point. Um, like I'm proud to have got through that class because Latin is a hard language to learn and is rigorous. We had homework. We had class every day, homework every night, which that wasn't typical in uh, like any of the college courses I took at the time. Oh, holy cow, Alex! 3:45 in the morning. Well, thanks for hanging out, stopping in. Appreciate your time. Have a good night. Get some sleep. But so this is Enter the Gungeon. So it's pretty much like live, die, repeat. Fight sentient guns. Vosk, why haven't you slept for 36 hours? I don't have an actual gun to reload the ammo. Your initial gun that you start with is unlimited ammo, so you always have something to shoot with. You always have a bing bang pow pow pow. Pew pew pew. Well, now I just want to mod this game with pew pew sound effects. Pew pew pew. Oh. Everybody in chat doing okay? Y'all doing okay? Y'all got anything good? Playing in another tab? Is it I don't know. What would you watch in another tab? I would listen to a podcast, to be honest. True crime? Love myself some true crime. I am a basic white girl when it comes to true crime. Like, get me them Ugg boots, them pumpkin spice coffees, and them true crime, because I love it. Ah, the ghost got me. There goes my armor. I feel like the reload time is taking me longer than usual. That first run lasted quite a bit. Probably like an hour-ish. Oh, I love pumpkin spice mayo. I love pumpkin spice so much. Like, pumpkin pie, pumpkin spice, like, oh. Fall is my jam. Like, the leaves and the crunch and the crispy air, and I'm a ginger, so it's like, give me fall, give me all of the autumn things. I'm here for it. Commons watching wrestling. Nice. Are there any new up-and-coming wrestlers we should be aware of, Common? Anybody good? It's the only thing I really watch. I got you. That's perfectly okay. I think I watch the same things on repeat half the time anyway. I think the important thing is to remember when speaking another language, especially as like an American, is people appreciate you trying to speak their language, from what I can understand. Common, you might have more experience in that area than me, but my understanding is people from other countries are more receptive and helpful if you try. Broly and Frieza? Holy cow! Thank you. Thank you for the kind welcome. I appreciate it. Especially from whom I am assuming to be some of Earth's mightiest enemies. I can't say that because I don't know what villain Dragon Ball's on anymore. In my mind, it's always gonna be Frieza, Cell, Majin Buu, and then stop. Except the French. The French don't like the trying, or they just are indifferent. They're like, you. I have to see Broly and Frieza's. Let's see, channel activity. It's gonna take a second. It's not rolling back. It's gotta roll back. Come on. Oh, look, it's the new thing we bought. The combined rifle, 65. I might have that in a minute. Trying to Golden Summit right now. I guess Golden Summit. My brain's like, I don't know what that is. Am I supposed to remember what that is? Is this a callback that I'm just not remembering? If so, I apologize. My bad. French suck in general, and they can't even win wars. Dang, boss, that's harsh. Also, this is your daily, weekly, monthly, casual reminder to study up on your World War II history. That's a very important thing to learn and understand nowadays. Not to be preachy. But those who don't learn history are doomed to repeat it. I'm just throwing that out there. I think I watched a World War II documentary from like 1991 yesterday on YouTube because I wanted to know about the Gestapo. And then today I was watching, this morning when I was like, I couldn't sleep, I kind of just turned on YouTube and my algorithm was like, you want to watch this infographics on how they got rid of the Nazis in Germany after World War II? Can I say that? Am I allowed to use the that particular N-word? Oh man, I don't like being monetized. Oh. But they I don't know, because I never thought about it. I'm like, yeah, that's something I would like to know. Is it's like how you drove the snakes from Ireland. Like, how did that happen? You know, I didn't actually finish it. I watched quite a bit of it though. Really interesting stuff. Good. Context is everything. Alright. On to our first fight. Our first boss fight of this run. Let's go! Okay, so this is the Trigger Twins. Which is just basically fighting two really big bullets. Ha-ha! Ho ho ho! And the boy. Good job, team. We done did it. They are triggered indeed, and they were twinning. Quite the combination. Is this the jolt? Is this a jolter? Yes, the jolter. Okay. Friend got the console WR for Hollow Knight a couple days ago. Friend got the console WR. What is Vosk? What is that? I have question. Yes, it is. Is it a Celeste reference? Broly and Frieza? Is it Golden Summit? I feel like that is a thing. I'm like, brain, remember. Even though you can't remember lunch from yesterday. Alright, good. Good job. We're doing this. I didn't do that. Well, I did. It is Celeste. Perfect. Alright, at least I remembered a game. World record. Oh, that's good. That's good, Bosk. I'm glad. Good for your friend. What world record was it? Was it like a cool one? Like, I feel like setting a world record, like, I don't even think, like, the world record necessarily matters half the time. I feel like if you're in, like, the top 10 of anything, I'm just like, that's freaking sweet. He got the console any % world record, and the only problem is you owe him $5 now. Wait a minute, somebody owes me $5 from a Hollow Knight stream. I got to that platform that one time. I remember. Who is this? Like, somebody owes me $5 hairs. And guess what? I'm monetized now. You know what? I wrote this on a calendar. Where's it at? Hold on. Hold on. Where's it at? That calendar says Bioshock. Where? I have it. Where's it at? Hoot Hooters. Meatloaf and Cher. What's going on? I'm not gonna worry about it. Not right now. There's no option for that yet. It's because I have to file all of the information, which my ADHD mind is like, file paperwork? Ha ha ha! Yeah. There's not gonna be an option for that for a hot minute. Because I have to figure all of that out. And it was Vosk. Okay, just making sure. Broly and Frieza say no. Got your $5. Okay. I'm surprised I remembered that. Like, I am super surprised that I remembered that. Like, my medication must be working. The way my therapist, or my psychiatrist, pitched part of the newer medication that I'm on was, it's a cognitive enhancer, and I was like the pill from, oh, what is that movie? Apparently it's not working. What was it? Limitless. But, I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. But surprisingly, it's helped with my, like, mental fog and all that fun stuff. Which I like. Because I don't like being mentally foggy. Maybe I'll have a real job like a real boy by then. Oh, Vosk, you're making me feel like, oh. Sometimes I think I need a real job. And then I remember. Like, I set out wanting to find something that I enjoyed doing. And it turns out that's hard to find. I don't know. I don't want to get into the whole, like, making excuses for myself. Which is why I'm, like, dancing around the idea at this point, because it's like everything that I say will 110% sound like an excuse. And I don't like doing that for myself, so. Stay in school, kids. Will turn out like broke. Make sure to tell your psychiatrist that it helps you remember that a child owes you money. I won't remember. Oh, gosh. Ever I apply doesn't respond. I don't even need to enjoy it, because I can just get a new one after school. It's true. When you're young, just being employed is, you know, a thing. But I'm kind of like, I don't want to work a crappy dead-end job for another 10 years, you know? I did it with retail, and I think retail, like, I don't know. I feel like it might have killed me on the inside a little bit. Especially through COVID. Part of me wonders if it was just like, did I just suffer like this ridiculous burnout working like the retail COVID double whammy kind of thing? Wait, can I say COVID? Am I allowed to say that? Oh no. Oh. Have I played Rain World yet? Okay. My brain's like, I know who this is. I have not played Rain World. It is on my PlayStation though. I did download it. I'm very hesitant to play it because I understand there's a, like, it is what it is. There's this teenager that owes me $5. Do I know? Do I know Broly and Frieza's original screen username? It's coming back to me. It's there. It's at the tip of my tongue. It's not Luke. I know it's not Luke. Dark energy permeates the shrine. Remain or leave. I've never run into this room before, so excuse me while I ruminate. And I'm assuming fight. Oh, it's a boss. Or it's an enemy rush. Great. Uh-oh. Come on, brain, work. Who is the one who plays Rain World? It's not another account from Orin. Come on, brain. Come on. There's bullets still. And I don't like this, but... Oh, it's the boomerang. Usually comes back. Green lizards. Graph. Maybe so. Oops, I dropped the bottle again. Round 2, anyone. It's not graph. Like, listen. Green lizards. Graph. Maybe so. It's been 5 years. You think it's safe? It's never safe. I don't know. Is it RFK Jr.? They're just fired all of those people who, like, talk about, you know, it's a whole committee that advises the federal government on vaccine safety. And the vaccine denier, Secretary of Health was like, yeah, they're all fired. He retired. They got retired is what happened. And I hate that so much. It was Graph, then the Green Lizard Group, then Forever Radiance. What? I don't believe it at all. Broly and Frieza was not Graph originally. It can't be. It can't be. There's no way. No. I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. My brain's like, it doesn't sound right. The Green Lizard Group. Oh, man. Alright. Let's go in here. Pick that up. Pick this up. Open that. Ah! All for a heart? You're kidding me. Soon to be Scav Society? What? I don't know. I'm surprised I can keep up with certain people's, like, usernames. I feel like somebody's favorite game was Rain World, and they told me about it, and that was they explained the whole game to me. Which, if that was indeed Graph, I feel like I would have remembered. But I feel like it was somebody else. Don't tell him it was me. I'm so confused right now. It's okay, one day I won't be confused. Back in my day... Oh, okay. So I got the Crown of Guns, and then I have remote control bullets, which means I can spam bosses now. Perfect. This is good news. Good news, everyone! No, it wasn't Bravo. No, Bravo played Terraria. Bravo was really good at Terraria. Unfortunately, I was not good at Terraria. I mean, I was okay, but, like, it's definitely not as good as I wish I could have been. So, the Crown of Guns is supposed to be like a spam weapon to shoot things all around you. However, remote control bullets let you shoot bullets in a particular direction, and so you can just kind of, like, do that. Like, the Anaconda, or the Ammoconda, my bad. The guns. They... Ah, what? Boo! Give me my shiny orb. Okay. And then this guy is the portable table device, which I don't want. Second or third boss, I don't remember. See, I'm having a hard time believing this. Broly and Frieza memorize everybody in my chat, and now they're just like, ha ha ha. Like, I could be any one of those people you don't remember. But seriously, if it is Bravo and or Graph, who I didn't realize were the same person, I have all sorts of questions now. And I have all sorts of worries now. It's gonna be okay. Alright, we're gonna jump here, and here, and then here, and here. Broly and Frieza is me. I'm just on 2 accounts. Vosk, I'm confused. Did my research. If Broly slash Frieza is actually Bravo, what did your computer look like a couple months ago? That's a question I have. Because only the true Bravo would know that. I gave you Terraria, Hollow Knight, Enter the Gungeon, and Rain World. I don't know about that. Terraria I pulled for Sandbox Sunday, if I recall correctly. But I'm not going to take credit for thinking of my own ideas. That would be selfish. Alright, But seriously, at this point, I should probably thank people for recommending me games. If I haven't gotten to a game that you recommended, I apologize. Life be a thing sometimes. You know how it be. And I'ma just do my best. I still have the list. It's around here somewhere. Don't know where it is right now. I think it might be in this drawer, but my brain's like, don't pull out the drawer. Remember what happens when you pull out the drawer? You have to fight with the drawer. And that turns into a drawer fight. But yeah. Ah, no, I got hit on the side. Dang it. Alright, that's alright. The top of my mouth tickles. Does that ever happen to you guys? Alright, we did that. What is this? The third floor? The powder mines? Black powder mines. That's not what I wanted, but alright. Ah, almost ran into it. Alright. So far, so good. Spray and pray. So now that you're monetized, you're going to start streaming more often again, or you're going to keep with the once a month thing you got going. So, Vosk, I don't really know yet. If I'm being honest. I have no... I have no schedule right now. Like, usually I had a schedule kind of like planned out. If you've watched me stream, you know what I mean. And I've been doing things past my usual streaming time. So there's all kinds of like things that play into it where it's like I don't know how to handle like finally reaching like partner. You beat Summit and I was there months ago. I'm gonna have to go back and look I don't know if I'll be able to look at log chats. Broly and Frieza, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. Beat Summit and I was there months ago. And you were probably there as I was like trying to like struggle getting to the top. And that stinking because I can remember I can picture the level in my brain. But I don't know. I kind of have like all of these projects going on too, and like I'm working on getting the hardwood floor that I've pulled out installed. But in order to do that, I have to remove the flooring that's there now. Yeah, I definitely don't really know how to handle it. And I'm doing a very poor job of explaining that. Like, it's hard, like, losing, like, having a goal in mind, like, suffering the setback of, like, thinking you reach that goal only to, like, have the rug pulled out from underneath you. And then being like, oh, actually, you did meet that goal. Congratulations. After you've kind of, like, been, like, planning, or not planning. Like, what's next? What's post OG goal, you know? Uh-oh. There we go. The idea of Rayman Legends, too. Okay, that actually rings the bell. Because you recommended Rayman Legends, and I had already gotten Rayman Legends. And I was like, that's something that I could do, because I have that. I'm trying to That's So Raven it, and it's not working. I'm sorry. The contingency plan? That sounds about right. Heroine, charge beam active. Okay, so this is Samus's arm cannon from Metroid. Which I have much more appreciation for as an adult. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel bad. And I shouldn't be embarrassed because I'm like, I definitely don't recognize the screen name. I know. Can't pull a Psych to figure it out. I never actually watched Psych. I had an ex-girlfriend one time, and her family would watch it, but they were always watching like halfway through an episode, and I was never able to actually get into it. Once again, I hate this boss. But once again, we can cheese him. Somebody get the mozzarella. We going in. Uh-oh. The mozzarella. The cheddar. The provolone. I don't know. The sharp cheddar. Good job, team. I struggle with that boss all the time. It just so happens that the past 2 runs, I've had like a good gun to beat him with. Don't hurt him now. Me? My brain broke. It no work. Alright. What is this, a 38 special? Pew pew pew! What is going on here? Also, I don't like this gun. Better! Alright. Pew pew! Alright. Do you have Dragon Ball Z Kakarot? No. No Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I was looking into the Budokai games, though. I don't know if you guys remember Dragon Ball Z Budokai. Or any of the Legacy of Goku games, but those are for Game Boy. Crap. So one thing I hate about, like, remote bullets is they do more harm than good if the target is farther away than what I'm aiming toward, like, than directly in front of me. Because then I end up steering my bullets around them on accident. You should get it. Is it on PlayStation? Like, does PlayStation have that on, Oh, I don't even know what you call PlayStation's free games. PlayStation Plus? I'm starting to think that not sleeping to play with Aussies was a bad idea. Oh no, boss, I'm sorry. But remember, there's always a silver lining. Are they good dogs? The Australian Shepherds are pretty great, if I remember correctly. Okay, let's get the key. Half the time the key is a better chance than half the stuff that guy's trying to sell anyway. What now? I don't know. Oh man, so many good things, but I spent them all on a key. And they're cursed. Which stinks. Ah, empty! Uh-oh. Ah, I missed again! Got him. Okay, let's go down here. Crap. See, I can't stand having to steer my bullets. It works really good with, like, the one gun. And then I'm, like, curving the bullet like in that one movie. Is it Wanted? Except worse. Like, I'm reverse wanting. If that's a thing. Come here, kitty. Also, I don't want to talk about this. Gosh darn it. Shucks. Thank goodness there's some ammo. Alright. What should I put it in? The combined rifle. We got this. Oh, snap. Okay, we'll go up here. Like, this NPC is like, wants you to fill out the map, and then he gives you something. Let's see. It's 9:30. We found the boss. We have 2 keys, though. Let's see what we can find. Whoo! You. Good job, team. Any cool new things in your room? In this particular room? No. In my front room, like I said, I've been building that desk, which is really cool to me. Let's see. Yeah, I really haven't added a whole lot. Mostly because I finally be like broke. Crap. Whoo! So close. Can we get a house tour someday? Okay, so I thought about this, and like I have seriously put in some like serious thought about that, because part of me wants to be like, guys, look at all the projects that I'm working on. Like, it's neat. The other thing is I'm living in a family home, which is, well, large. Like, it is a large family home. And like, that's kind of embarrassing to me. I don't really know. Like this isn't like a little apartment kind of thing. And I don't know. I don't want to give people like the wrong impression about anything. Like, I don't come from money or anything like that. I'm very fortunate to be living in the place that I'm living, and it feels weird. The thought of like showing like the house is strange to me because I don't want to give off the wrong impression, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Like, it's quite a bit of space. It's my dad's childhood home, and he had what, 3 siblings, and then my grandparents. A project showcase, so we can see the cool stuff. Oh, Vosk, the whole house is a project. Like, I have the kitchen, like, dining room floor, like, ripped into. And then I have the desk going on in my front room, and that's like a whole project in itself. And then the living room I was using to like store flooring in. It was a thing. I'll think about it. It's just something that I'm kind of like real iffy about. Not necessarily because it's like I feel like I need to be like a private person or something like that. It's more along the lines of like I said, I don't want to give off like the wrong impression. Like, but no! Stupid zombie. Yeah, like I said, I'm seriously like thinking about it. I have to, like, in my brain I'm like, you have to like shim the floor and everything to get like to start installing my floor. And I don't know, it's definitely one of those things where killed by spent, which is a dead Anari used bullet. It's a corpse. Zombie bullet. Boo! Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. 46-minute run. Nice. Broly and Frieza did indeed scare me a little bit. Yeah. My mind's like blanking now. Buff, you got me off guard. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Maybe a little bit. Plus, my house is a mess. Like, oh god, it is a mess. Like the other day, I pulled up. My parents have been collecting like scrap at their farm, right? And we pulled out a hot water tank out of my basement, and the rust, well, I picked it up, and all of the rust in the water kind of came out of it, and then it ended up getting tracked up the stairs into like a hallway where I had already ripped up this old carpeting, and it's a mess. I'm trying not to walk around without shoes because I'm gonna get something stuck in my foot. But it's something that I should think about doing, because the other part of me is like I kind of want to like showcase more of like Go back to chatting for a second. Well, not for a second. I want to showcase like more things that I do, if that makes sense. Like I don't know, if you watch me long enough, you probably understand that like I'm not amazing at like gaming. I'm much more of like a chill personality kind of streamer. Which makes me wonder about like how interested other aspects of the things that I do would be. Yeah. So I've played with that idea, but like also videos are like hard to concentrate on. Like it takes me forever to shoot them because part of me is like I don't operate with a script, and then you should always write a script when you make a video. But the other part of me is like I would really like to be like as genuine as possible, which there's a like back and forth between that because you edit things and then that might not be genuine. It's a thing. So making a video of like a project is hard to concentrate on and focus on and inevitably put out. Live streaming is easy because like I can just be like this, and that is people respond to that better in my head. I don't know. It's been a little while since I've ad-libbed to the camera, guys. My bad. My bad. Wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm gonna figure this one out. Brain. I know who this is. But why isn't my name clicking on it? Oh, I'm so mad. Like, I know. Like, I know. Oh, come on. No, wait, it's not him. It's not. Because if I recall correctly, I was supposed to watch a video. Is it the same person? Hold on. We're playing Figure It Out. No, because those are only shorts. Because and he had a whole video that I was supposed to watch. Mim Jindal. Yeah, who do you think it is? That's the thing, though. I can't remember the screen name. So I keep wanting to go back to Luke, but it's not Luke. Because Luke is Lucamations. No, because I was supposed to watch the video, and I can't remember. I definitely didn't watch the video, but it's not this person. Because the videos aren't on the thing. I don't know. At this point, I'm probably wasting your time. Which I apologize for. My bad. You came to watch Enter the Gungeon, and I am trying to figure out who Broly and Frieza are, even though they're clearly Dragon Ball Z villains. My time doesn't feel wasted. I'm glad, Bosk. I'm glad. I never want to really waste anybody's time. Yeah, I think I'm done gaming for the night. I wanted it to be like a short stream. Why do I have iPod Classic chargers out right now? But I did want to keep it like a short stream. It's a Tuesday. I just wanted to kind of like play something comfortable, and have like a, like a chill night and let you guys know the good news. Unfortunately, I have no idea what that means for the future of the channel or anything that I'm doing. I wish I did, but I have no idea. I don't know. It could be an adventure. But, I don't know. I do know, transitions, yes, that I appreciate your time. And thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with the channel, even though I've been inactive. I appreciate it. I don't know. I've had like this, like the speech and the words in my head that I've been meaning to like just kind of like put out there, and they're not there to where I can just ad lib it. Maybe I'll come up with an actual video someday. But just know that like things are good. Things are good. God, I am the king of the Midwest goodbyes. I don't know. We're just ending it. We're just ending the stream. We're just done for the day. And we're just gonna cut it here. And ship this here. Yeah, no, you guys are great. Like I said, I appreciate y'all. I've said it more than one time. I really hope that it's kind of ingrained in your brain at this point. But I'm gonna call it a night, and I will see you guys at some point. Hopefully in the near future. But on that note, thank you so much for watching on Tuesday. Have a good night.